So we got Trump tariff day today here in Canada. We got Doug Ford calling out acts of war and saying he's going to shut off the power in the United States if they go through with these tariffs today. We got America and Canadians booing each other's anthems. You see what they're doing here, guys. They're trying to split us up, Americans, Canadians. At the end of the day, we are best friends. We are the best allies this world has ever seen, but yet they want to divide, and conquer. At the end of the day, guys, we're in a situation where Trump said he's going to make Canada the 51st state by economic force, and that's what we're seeing. But everyone wants to point the blame and get mad at America and the states when you guys don't realize already the tariffs that Canada places on the United States. And I'll post that right here. Take a look at those numbers, guys. Take a look at those numbers and see if that's fair. And this is what Trump's talking about, Canadians and our government treating them unfairly. And at the end of the day, people understand this.
Oh my God.
Canada, we got Doug Ford calling out acts of war and saying he's going to shut off the power in the United States if they go through with these tariffs today. We got America and Canadians booing each other's anthems. You see what they're doing here, guys. They're trying to split us up, Americans, Canadians. At the end of the day, we are best friends. We are the best allies this world has ever seen, but yet they want to divide, and conquer. At the end of the day, guys, we're in a situation where Trump said he's going to make Canada the 51st state by economic force, and that's what we're seeing. But everyone wants to point the blame and get mad at America and the states when you guys don't realize already the tariffs that Canada places on the United States. And I'll post that right here. Take a look at those numbers, guys. Take a look at those numbers and see if that's fair. And this is what Trump's talking about, Canadians and our government treating them unfairly. And at the end of the day, people understand this. Trump's responsibility is to the American people, not the Canadian people, not the world, Americans. That's what his job was when he was elected the 47th president, to look out for the best interests of Americans. People forget that. At the end of the day, this 51st state thing is becoming more real by the day. It really is. At the end of the day, we are broke. Canada is absolutely in the worst position it's ever been. We look more weak than ever. We probably have China and Russia just salivating at the mouth, seeing the opportunity they have. Why do you think all of a sudden everyone wants to talk about the Arctic? Huh? Who's in our Arctic? Russia? China? Easy money for them. Without American military protecting us, we're fucked. We don't have a military. Our military is depleted. So who's going to protect us? Huh? Who? Us? Ourselves? With our pitchforks? At the end of the day, we want America as our ally. And you couldn't ask for a better neighbor, to be honest with you. People, Canada, this is the beginning of the end. You guys vote in the Liberals, Canada loses, and we're all fucked. At the end of the day, I don't trust any of our politicians in Canada. I really don't. I can't. Anyway, look up, Canada. Shit's about to hit the fan.
I want to go back to the list that he put on the screen. This is a list of all the tariffs Canada imposed on the U.S. Dairy products, milk 270%, cheese 245%, butter 290%. You guys can see all these things, right? You guys can see all of these things. Why are these things never discussed? And it's just another, it makes me ask the same question. Why are Democrats choosing to die on this hill? And matter of fact, let's kind of zoom out a little bit. I'm trying to put myself in the shoes of
Y'all know what it is. It's Dak from the OG Network. And I just want to thank y'all. That's right, to thank y'all for all of your tremendous support over the years, whether you've been rocking with us from the beginning or maybe this is the first show that you're checking out on the network. We want to thank you nonetheless. And we have an ask. All right. We have a goal of reaching 20,000 subscribers by the end of March. That's right. 20K by the end of March. It's not a real goal unless you put a date on it. And with that, we need your help. So we ask that if you are enjoying the content that you like, subscribe if you haven't already. And if you're feeling real generous, maybe share with some friends and family. All right. I'll let y'all go. And once again, thank you for your continued support. And we look forward to growing with y'all. See y'all soon. Ew.
Of a liberal Democrat. What exactly am I missing? What do you dislike when it comes to the things that Donald Trump is doing? We don't like the way he's going about, with Elon, and we like that he's looking into stuff, but we don't like the way he's doing it. Okay. At a certain point, do we step back and say, hey, okay, I do not like how Donald Trump's looking into cutting or making the government more efficient, shrinking the government a bit. But the fact that Democratic presidents have said it, Barack Obama, Bill Clinton, Vice President Gore said it, the fact that all these people have said that they're going to do it and haven't done it, the fact that Republican presidents have said that they're going to do it and haven't done it, doesn't just the fact that the government has tried to do it on their own and has not been able to do it, doesn't that allow us to give Trump a little bit of grace in this type of situation? Doesn't it allow us to look at it from a standpoint where we're going to sit here and say, like, you know what? I appreciate Donald Trump just doing it. It's only 7 weeks. I may not like or understand completely how he's going about it, but let's just give him some time to see what really happens. Instead of us just saying, oh, he's getting rid of Social Security, he's getting rid of Medicare, Medicaid. Okay, he said that he's not going to do those things. Let's give it some time. If he does do it, then you got something to stand on. You got something to stand on. But why are these people, when he's giving his speech to Congress, they're putting up signs, Elon's stealing money from you? Like, how childish are we? And that's exactly what a lot of those people look like on the Democratic side yesterday. How childish, putting up he's lying. It looked like just little kids complaining about who got elected class president. And they wouldn't even probably go so far. Elon's stealing money from us. Trump's getting rid of Social Security. Trump's getting rid of Medicare. Come on. It's been 7 weeks. Let's give it some time. He's doing the stuff that all these other previous presidents have said that they're going to do and haven't done. He's calling out a lot of the spending. And to be totally honest, if we want to be real and looking at it, he's calling out a lot of the spending that a lot of the silly Republicans did. They're sitting in Congress acting as if they didn't vote for some of this craziness that got passed through, or they didn't support. I don't know exactly which ones who supported, but I'm sure that they voted for some of the crazy stuff to get passed. So let me be very clear. This is why I've always said Donald Trump is not a Republican or a Democrat. He's a conservative businessman. He's a conservative businessman that seems to move with a lot more common sense than a lot of these other politicians have been able to do so and be successful. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what Trump could do to make you feel good about him if you voted for Kamala Harris. I don't know what Trump can do, if you have the mindset of a Jasmine Crockett. Maybe that's something that we should be asking the Democratic politicians. Hey, what could Trump do to make you give him some support? Does he have to allow women does he have to force women to compete against sports with men? Does he have to invite and incentivize more illegal migrants to come in? Does he have to allow bureaucrats who we've all complained about, I thought before, people who are not elected? Isn't that the same thing that y'all complain about Elon Musk, a non-elected official, coming in and making all these changes? Do we not realize that that's how the government has worked for a very long time, where a lot of these non-elected bureaucrats, they set policies in a lot of ways because they don't have to worry about being elected, and their terms are not 2 years, their terms are not 4 years, they're just there, and it's almost impossible to fire them. That's why all the previous presidents that said that they were going to shrink the government haven't been able to do so. Are we paying attention to all these things? Are we appreciating these things, or are we completely missing it because we've been manipulated emotionally with what our leaders in the Democratic Party and perhaps the Republican Party have told us previously? I don't know. I don't know. Let me get to these. Turbo Jerko wrote, let's give him a minute for sure. It's like when they say, what if Putin doesn't do what he says he's going to do? Exactly. And I think didn't Trump get asked that? It's like, what if Putin doesn't do what he said? I don't know. Who knows? And I think Trump responded and said, what if a bomb drops on you right now? Like, you know what I mean? So I don't know. Oh, Turbo said, don't put yourself in those shoes. I think we got to put ourselves in the shoes of the people that we disagree with, just to try to gain some common understanding, because like it or not, even though we disagree with people, we still are on the same team. Garrick Opie wrote, be well. You have a good one as well. PT Salty wrote, Big Don is all about the deal that's best for his people. Nothing wrong with that. I agree. Steve wrote, although I would do it differently, I like the way Trump is doing it better than the way the others haven't. That's all I'm saying. We can all say, like, hey, I wish he could do it a little differently. I wish he did. Look, we all can sit back and watch a football game and say that, if I was that quarterback, if I was that running back, I would have done that differently. Like, yo, why did that bum cornerback let that wide receiver catch the ball? Yeah, we all can sit here from in front of the screen like I'm sitting here and say the things that we would have done better, but we are not in that position. And clearly, it's not an easy thing to do, because the previous presidents in that position were not able to do those things either. So let's, what did we say we're moving on?
It's Dak. Just want to thank you for checking out our video and visiting the OG Network. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure that you give us a like. And if you're looking to join a community of inspired individuals striving for purposeful abundance, subscribe. And if you're feeling real generous, share the video with some friends and family. All right, I'll see y'all soon. Ew.